Meanwhile, the Ministry of Home Affairs has issued a lookout notice against Shiromani Akali Dal's leader Bikram Singh Majithia to prevent him from possibly fleeing abroad. The lookout notice was issued after the Punjab Police requested Bureau of Immigration of the MHA. An FIR has been registered against Majithia under the Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act in Mohali on Monday. Majithia has been facing charges of allowing drug smuggling through the use of his property and financing the distribution or sale of drugs, hatching a criminal conspiracy for drug smuggling. Punjab Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu took to social media site Twitter and called the FIR a major victory for him against the drug mafia because he had been raising that demand. Hitting, meanwhile, at the Punjab government, Shiromani Akali Dal has called the FIR a political vendetta and the frustration of Channi government. Former Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh, interestingly, lashed out at the Punjab government. He called the FIR vendetta politics and that there was no reason behind this FIR. But the Aam Aadmi Party calling this a match fixing between the Congress and the Akali Dal.
I do not agree with this ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ FIR because FIR ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੇ ਬੇਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ. Is there some criminal activity? ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ evidence ਹੈ. ਅਗਰ evidence ਹੈ ਪੜੋ. Evidence ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹਾਲੇ ਹਾਈ ਕੋਰਟ ਚ ਬੰਦ ਲਿਫਾਫੇ ਚ ਪਿਆ. How are you? ਕਿਸ basis ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐ ਤਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਧੱਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅਗਰ ਇਹ ਕਰਨਾ ਫਿਰ अगले दिन ਉਹਨੂੰ बेल मिल जानी है.
सरकार के पास कुछ कहने को नहीं, सरकार कुछ कर नहीं पाई, बेअदबी के मामले में लोगों को दोषियों को पकड़ नहीं पाई. अब इसने डिवर्ट करने के लिए सारी सिचुएशन को ये न्याय जंतर रचा है. ये FIR तो कोर्ट में एक मिनट नहीं स्टैंड कर सकती, हमें पूरा विश्वास है.
पंजाब पुलिस के बहुत ही बड़े अधिकारी ने हमें ये जानकारी दी थी कि चन्नी सरकार एक फिक्स्ड मैच के तहत इलेक्शंस को करीब आते देख शिरोमणि अकाली दल के सीनियर लीडर बिक्रम सिंह मजीठिया को गिरफ्तार करेगी. इलेक्शंस को करीब आते देख चन्नी सरकार एक इलेक्शन स्टंट कर रही है.
Kamaljeet Sandhu is in Chandigarh tracking all the latest. Kamaljeet, because Bikram Singh Majithia has been in controversy over these allegations for a long time, but for an FIR to come just ahead of elections, how is this really being seen politically on the ground in Punjab, Kamal?
Well, it's a big development and it's turning out to be a political potboiler of sorts. Muck being thrown left, right and center. There is obviously a lot of resistance coming in from Shiromani Akali Dal. This was actually an anticipated move because this had been going around. There was enough pressure coming in even from Navjot Singh Sidhu, who had been pressurizing Channi government for doing lack as far as action on Majithia was concerned. And finally, the Channi government under pressure has filed FIR. But remember, based on the 2018 STF report, it's a 50-page FIR. But what is not being done is the arrest of Bikram Singh Majithia, because that itself will turn out to be a political potboiler. What is significant is that the Aam Aadmi Party, which at one point of time had apologized as far as the defamation suit is concerned, has called it a fixed match between the Congress and Shiromani Akali Dal. We've seen there is differences when it comes to alliance partner, the Punjab Lok Congress, the Amrinder Singh party talking about how Bikram Singh Majithia had nothing to do with drugs, that he's innocent. On the other hand, we also saw Gajinder Singh Shekhawat from the BJP talking and hitting out, saying those who are behind this particular drug racket need to be arrested and need to be acted upon. So yes, there seems to be a whole lot of blame game happening at this point of time. This will take another level of turn if Bikram Singh Majithia is arrested.
Yes.
But for now, everybody seems to be in a race, especially Channi as well as Navjot Singh Sidhu, in taking credit for the FIR. And then thereafter, there seems to be a political mudslinging as far as other parties are concerned.
And interestingly, how the captain, who was a former chief minister all these years, has also reacted to it. Very interesting, and Kamaljeet will be tracking all the latest. Thank you so much, Kamaljeet. For now, she's been reporting in Chandigarh for Punjab elections.